Imagine turning 18, graduating high school, and finally feeling ready to start your independent life. You're excited for freedom, excited for responsibility, and excited to make decisions for yourself. But suddenly, reality hits you. You're now expected to manage a budget, pay bills, understand credit, file taxes, and make financial choices that will affect your future for years to come. Now imagine doing all that without ever being taught how. Unfortunately, this is not just a hypothetical situation. This is the reality for millions of young adults every year. According to the ABA Banking Journal, only 29 states in the US currently require a financial literacy class to graduate, which is a small improvement from just 6 states in 2019. This means a large percentage of students finish high school without the basic knowledge needed to make smart financial decisions. As a result, young adults fall into debt, struggle to save money, and make financial mistakes simply because no one ever prepared them. Today, I'm here to persuade you that personal finance classes should be required for high school graduation. By teaching students how to budget, save, invest, build credit, and avoid debt, we can empower them to build a stable and successful future. To start, many students are never taught basic money management skills. Instead of learning how to budget or understand interest rates, they spend years memorizing math formulas most will never use again. While those subjects are valuable, they do not address the everyday financial responsibilities that come immediately after graduation. Because of this, young adults often rush into debt without fully understanding it. Many go straight to college and take out student loans without knowing how repayment works. Credit card companies frequently target young adults with attractive offers, and without knowledge of interest rates, these cards become traps rather than tools. These poor financial decisions have long-term consequences. Late loan payments, lower credit scores, which can make it harder to rent an apartment, buy a car, or even get approved for a job in certain fields. Bad credit can follow someone for years. On top of that, financial struggles create enormous stress. The American Psychological Association found that about 82% of 18 to 34-year-olds report money as a major source of anxiety. Imagine entering adulthood already overwhelmed and unsure. Because these problems are so common, it's important to understand how personal finance education can help. One of the most important financial skills is budgeting. Learning to budget teaches students how to plan their money, make it last, and use it wisely. Budgeting can also help ensure bills are paid on time and helps individuals prepare for both expected and unexpected expenses. Saving and investing are also critical. Creating savings allows individuals to take advantage of opportunities, like traveling or making important purchases. Saving accounts can act as emergency funds, providing a safety net when accidents or emergencies arise. Data from Annuity states that 41% of teenagers do not know what a 401k is, and 32% do not know the difference between a credit and debit card. Without this understanding, students are less prepared for adulthood. Personal finance education also teaches students how to avoid debt. Understanding how loans work and how interest grows can prevent people from taking on more debt than they can handle. Impulse purchases can become long-term financial burdens. A report from Annuity shows Americans owe over $1.03 trillion in credit card debt as of 2023. Taxes and insurance are other essential topics. Filing taxes is a major responsibility, and doing it incorrectly can lead to penalties. Students also need to understand how much money is withheld from paychecks for taxes. Insurance is another complex financial area. Individuals must choose plans many different times in life, and understanding the difference between packages is crucial. A survey conducted by the Tax Foundation found that 61% of individuals were not sure about basic tax concepts. Finally, long-term financial planning is necessary for future stability. Understanding retirement savings, especially early on, can be the difference between retiring comfortably or working far longer than expected. Investing in your future is critical, and a personal finance class can provide those skills. Now that we understand benefits, let's look at how requiring these classes can prepare students for the real world. To begin with, a required class ensures equal access. Not all parents teach financial skills. Some may not know enough to teach them. A required course guarantees that every student, regardless of background, has the tools to succeed. These classes also promote better decision-making. When students understand how money works, they can make smarter, more informed choices. This means fewer impulse purchases, fewer unnecessary loans, and fewer financial regrets. Ultimately, this leads to improved stability in adulthood. It reduces bankruptcy, loan defaults, and dependency on credit. CNBC found that students who took a financial literacy course have higher average credit scores and lower debt delinquency rates. As we've seen, many young adults enter the real world without financial knowledge needed to succeed. Without proper education, they are more likely to fall into debt, damage their credit, and experience stress that could have been prevented. But when students learn how to budget, save, avoid debt, and plan for their future, they are better prepared for adulthood. Requiring personal finance classes ensures that every student, regardless of their home environment, has equal access to these life-changing skills. Personal finance education is not just about money, it's about confidence, independence, and long-term security. Studies from NAFE show that requiring a personal finance course improves a credit behavior and post-secondary financial decisions. Just one class could be the difference between a lifelong of struggles and lifetime of stability. For these reasons, personal finance classes should be required by high school graduation. By implementing this requirement, we can give students the chance to enter adulthood prepared, knowledgeable, and ready to take control of their future.